Hello everybody, welcome to the John Show. My name is John, this is my show, and we are back in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we helped the good citizens here of Dantooine. We found a robot for a lady, but she was kind of, let's just say, abusing the robot. So the robot begged us to destroy him. We obliged. We also destroyed a bunch of Mandalorians and Duros, like that guy that just keeps walking into the shot. And that was to help a citizen here named John, great name by the way, who the Mandalorians had killed his daughter. So we got revenge for him. Now, we cannot leave Dantooine, I don't believe, until we get Bastila back into our party, I believe. So I do know there is one more mission involving a family dispute. And then I do believe there's one or two other people that want us to talk to, I think, the Jedi Council or something like that, to try to get them some support. But we're basically going to be on Dantooine until they release Bastila back to us, I guess. And then we get the blessing from the Jedi Council here. So let us continue on trying to figure out what the hell we got to do to leave Dantooine. I know this guy Nemo wants to speak to the Jedi Council. Maybe we can get him to refresh in our memory.
Juhani has been slain, I hear. You fought with her in the grove?
Yeah, I did. There's no way to say I tried to get her to come back, and she refused to listen to reason. I guess I could say, well, she had been turned to the dark side.
Even in the darkest heart, there is hope for rebirth.
I tried, dude.
Anyone can be turned back to the light. Anyone. It should not have had to go that far. But some things cannot be avoided. You would do well to mind Juhani's tragic example and not let yourself fall into the sway of the dark side.
Me? Dark side? No. So let's go back in here. We'll try to talk to some of these Jedi Council people. There was also, I believe, in this direction, in another area with some people just hanging out that are waiting to speak to the Jedi Council. So, nope, that's not that. We want to go back. Maybe that is the Jedi Council. Third time's a charm, maybe. Okay, yeah, Soul.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kingpaija Slimupo Duama?
Oh, no. You're the Pazak guy.
Mujashak Pakat.
Yep. Now, these people.
What do you want?
Now, Samt, don't be so rude. If it wasn't for this young Jedi, we wouldn't have met. I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
Oh, it's her, Elise. Yeah, you should apologize.
I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still. But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
With an absolutely stupid name, but you know what? That's pretty awesome. He does seem quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Well, all right, Elise. They had a lot in common, huh? I wonder if that means, like, they both like, you know, doing things with robots. Well, that's one room down, and I don't think there's anything we can do for the Pazak guy but play him. So, what do you need there, Alan Matali?
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Okay, never mind. I was willing to help. Alright, so let's go talk to the council then and see if they've got anything for me. Hello? No automatic cutscene. Master Jar?
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. Even the Masters know their training is but in its infancy. Now is the time for you to seek wisdom outside the training chambers. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. You should speak to the Council, Padawan. Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak and the Sith.
Oh, okay. That was it? Well, shit, alright. Vrook, do you have anything to say?
I have heard what you have done and how Juhani has been slain. I had hoped that this would not have come to pass. Could you find nothing in Juhani that could be redeemed?
Okay, wait. I could see a way to save her. She didn't give me a chance. But that's the truth. And I have to say it's a lot... Alright, I'm just gonna say she didn't give me a chance because that's exactly what the fuck happened.
I am skeptical of your methods and your intentions. But if nothing could be done, then that is the way of things.
See?
Keep in mind the danger of the dark side, lest you fall into its grasp.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Master Vandar?
It is most regrettable that Juhani could not be saved. We in the Council had high hopes for her in the future. In every heart, there is some means of redemption. Could you find none in Juhani?
Yeah, well, I couldn't see a way to save her considering that, y'all wouldn't even let me tell her that Master Quattro was okay.
Perhaps that was the case. It is most regrettable indeed. Heed her example. All are susceptible to the lure of the dark side. We must always remain vigilant against it. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared.
Yes,
when
please.
When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Alright, do you know what happened to the dude that was investigating them?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
How come Master Vrook is just being a big old dick? And yes, I know you're standing right there and can hear me.
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
I'm going to bring Bastila and Canderous, because Canderous is pretty strong, and Bastila's pretty beefy with that lightsaber of hers, so let's do it.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, You may want to investigate this matter.
Considering he's just been super rude to me, I'm pretty sure I have more important things to do.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
I'm sure it will. Okay, well, let's level up Bastila. Attributes. You get 1 point to add to attributes. So, wisdom or force powers, right? Wisdom represents willpower and perception. A high wisdom adds modifiers to Jedi Force points. Yep, that's what we want. Skills. Better do awareness. Powers. So she's got like 1 point and she can really only spend it on that. Or force shield. Sure, force shield. So now we need to go find those ruins and investigate them. Okay, not too far, not too far. All right. All right, strange ruins. Let's go. This seems far more spacious than the building we just entered. Hello? Ancient droid. So the robot is speaking a language I do not understand. What are you trying to say? I don't understand that language there, homie. Oh, well, it's switching languages. Yeah, I still don't understand you.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Well, no duh, Bastila. And yeah, I totally understood that one.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
All right, robot, who are you and what are you doing here? How long have you been waiting for these builders?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
You keep saying Starforge. What is a Starforge? Could you be a little more specific?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Maybe a factory or a weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
All right, tell me a little bit about the builders there, ancient droid bot.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Maybe the builders are the Sith? Have you seen any builders recently? Where can I find this Star Forge?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Oh no, Nemo! He was a good dude. Did you kill that guy? Okay, then how do I open those doors?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Star Forge. Now Malik is using the Star Forge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Star Forge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay, east, west. Oh, poor Nemo. I mean, I found you. A sigil crystal and Jedi night robes, don't mind if I do. Okay, well, let's go East Coast. All right, attack droids. We'll throw a concussion grenade and then we'll just go in with some attacks. Nothing. Well, that was pretty quick. Yeah, come on in here, Bastila, thanks. Whoa, I'm on fire. I think I might need to use an energy shield, maybe. And then I'm gonna heal. How is he immune to lightsabers? Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna try something. Can I come over here and interact with this? With this computer? No? Alright. Oh, hold on. Bastila is about to die. We need to run, Bastila, run. You need to come over here and let's heal. Heal. Oh, now I'm dying. Hold on, now I'm dying. Let me get away. Get out of the way, Bastila. Okay, now energy shield. Now we'll come back in with some more attacks. Wait a minute, hold on. Don't I have like a robot gun? I think I have a robot gun. I need that. Okay, I need that there. I need that. Oh, no, I got rid of all the blasters, I guess. Okay, never mind.
You shall fall.
Oh, this is taking forever.
What?
Yes?
You should probably take a med pack. Oh my god.
Here it is.
Okay, come on. We're almost halfway through.
What?
Yeah, take one of that. Maybe that'll help.
Yes?
Well, it's starting to work. A little bit, maybe. Come on, a couple more swings. We should get this if we don't miss.
That'll show you. Die!
I don't know why I'm not doing anything. Damn, that took forever. And only 25 XP. Ancient terminal. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Ew. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Hello? The computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. I guess insert my datapad? The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. I'm gonna talk to it again. Hello? My name is Jerk Organ. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle, and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Yes, I'm a genius. Interrogative. Identify these 3 primary life-giving seed worlds. Okay, so clearly a life-giving world would be oceanic, grassland, and arboreal, which means trees. Planetary type conducive to life, breaking life seal. Okay. I don't know what a life seal is. Is that good? Or is that bad? I don't know.
Huh?
What can I do?
I think you get force powers back faster.
What?
Alright, let's go. West, y'all. Another guardian droid, huh? We'll try an adhesive grenade. No, we won't. Hold on. I'm going to do that.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Bastila. Do we have another one of those? No, we don't. Okay. Energy shield.
Yes?
Then I want energy shield. And that shield. And then let's just go in for attacks then, I guess. Let's go. Come on, you guys. Oh, he froze me. He froze me. Oh, shit. Stop freezing me, you jerk. Oh my god, this is getting a little ridiculous. I need to heal when I get out of this. Alright, let's... Hold on. Let's do this Arcanian energy shield that's supposed to protect me from heat and cold and stuff.
There, take that. You cannot win.
Probably do one of those too, I guess. Alright, here we go. Another 10-minute slog.
There, take that.
Alright. Okay, this computer also doesn't recognize me, so we'll just talk to it again. Insert my data pad. Talk to it again. Hello, I'm Jerk Organ. And alright. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed worlds. So I would have to say, I guess, desert, volcanic, and barren. Breaking the death seal. Okay, I hope we don't have to fight anybody else. Alright, if there's anybody in there, just play it cool. Talk first. Kill later. Hello? Hello? Oh. It's like the thing from my dreams.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
Wasn't this in Prometheus?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't understand any of this. Do you know what a Starforge is?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge. Whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Star Forge itself might be.
You know what? Big fucking deal, Bastila. I'm in search of a good pastrami sandwich. I mean, what good is an incomplete map gonna do us?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Star Forge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Star Forge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Okay, so back to the Council then. All right. It was nice talking to you, Ancient Droid. We'll be seeing you in about another 20,000 years or so. We're just going to take a shortcut to the Jedi Council. Bastila's got something on her mind. I guess I should talk to her. Hey, Bastila.
How can I help?
Something bothering you?
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Baby, I think you're interested in more than just a bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come-on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Well, you better, because I'm only at like half-mast right now. I'll answer some questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a Hutt, in human form, plotting to overthrow the Republic.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man.
Oh, I can act like a man. If I wanted to. But I don't want to. Neener, neener, neener. Let's go. She wants me. Hello?
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map. Something about a star forge or something.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Are they like sending me to my room?
Padawan, you have done well in
I'm back.
discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
All right. Jerk Organ is ready for the task.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, We would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Good. Others will just slow me down. Ooh, I got a full chub now.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. Keep the example of Juhani fresh in your mind. You may need a reminder of the dangers of the path that leads to the dark side.
Okay, but if I gotta take Bastila, there's a few other people I want coming with me too.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
All right, Dantooine is my sanctuary. Thank goodness nothing bad will ever happen to Dantooine. When do you want me to go?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
And also with you, Masters. Secrecy, utmost importance. Got it. Let's go, my fellow compatriots. Adventure awaits. And secrecy. Hey man, I'm going to find the Star Forge. D sir, we're going to find the Star Forge.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest.
Oh yeah, it's a secret mission. We're gonna go find a Star Forge so we can totally throw a monkey wrench in Malak's plans. We're going all over the place, man. Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, Korriban, maybe some other places, because supposedly the star map that we found in the secret temple, yeah, that'll tell us everywhere we need to go, and there's probably star maps on every other planet we're gonna go visit. But it's a secret mission. How did you know the council gave me a mission that was supposed to be secret?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun ne mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulera. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Sith are not the only minions of the dark side? What are you talking about?
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun ne mule rabes.
The Terran Tatek feeds on the blood of those strong in the Force? Well, it's because they like those tasty midichlorians. Have you tasted midichlorians? They're fucking awesome. Why are you telling me this, though?
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Kachikun itahodonga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Man, Mukashaka Paka, all that. Sounds like they're extinct to me.
Takum jus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulera.
Look here, my choot-choot. Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Thanks, Disra. Appreciate the concern. Did you hear that guy? Chudawana needy bobo. Let's go. Where do we want to go? Wait, where are we? Dantooine? Yavin? These coordinates point to a small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. Huh. Well, okay, wait a minute. These ones are the planets that the Starforge was talking about. I'm gonna see what's on Yavin. And away we go! Uh-oh. Meanwhile, in Sith space.
Lord Malak, the Starforge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Callow! You
Callow
live!
Nord, a bounty hunter, was there
look
when
at him!
Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Callow has
Oh,
agreed
yeah,
to help
he
us
is.
capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Callow. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Callow has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
I'm so glad Callow Nord survived with his little cute hat, his little goggles. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a hunk of junk. All right, who wants to come with me to go check out the space station? What do you mean something's not right in the cargo hold? It's probably Bastila sleep snacking. That's how she stays so thick. Yeah, I'll check out the cargo hold a little later there, Zalbar. Just went into the wrong circle. Let's take Mission and Zalbar. Mission needs to get out a little bit. Okay. Yavin Space Station. Hello? Lots of layers of security, I guess. Hello?
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikotka Naga, Kingbu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kingba Nikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun King, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune.
Wow, everybody seems to know the Ebon Hawk. Yeah, I'm new. Very new.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikotka Naga, Kingbu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kingba Nikcha Lora Kun.
So I can lie and say I work for Davik. I can force persuade him. I can tell him the truth that I'm trying to save the galaxy. I can also tell him the truth and say that I'm a Republic soldier. We will try to appeal to his good side. Look, man, I'm just trying to save the galaxy from the Sith, that's all.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonkit pa nonku nek abog. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Tong hitwama ag inko tune. Portang himwama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun. No nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kingba no kun nik dorcha.
So what are you doing out here?
Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonkit pa nonku nek abog.
All right, there we go. Hey.
Topa na ota vokasa. Pampa ki mulira kun king. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Tichuba jikotka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kingba nikcha lora kun.
Well, you look too Rhodian. I'm just here looking for pieces of a map, trying to find a Star Forge.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonkit pa nonku nek abog.
What ruins?
Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Portang hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun. No nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kingba no kun nik dorcha. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji human ak in ikatune. Tong hitwama ag inko tune. Portang hi wamaji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha.
So you spend all your time here in this space station alone?
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag iinkotune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong hitwama ji human ak ikatune.
You're an inventor?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi tuamaji human ak ikatune.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag iinkotune.
So tell me about this system. Maybe he'll give me directions to this moon.
Tong hitwama ag iinkotune. Portang hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha.
What was on Yavin for?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tong kipa non kun nek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi tuamaji human ak ikatune.
Pretty much everything?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Tong hitwama ag iinkotune. Portang hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Ti chuba ji kunka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba nik chalora kun.
Wow, what a long, drawn-out way to say you're a store. Yeah, let me see what you have.
Tong hitwama ag iinkotune. Portang hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Ti chuba ji kunka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba nik chalora kun. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag iinkotune.
Light exoskeleton? What? Okay. Shadow armor. Wow, I wish I had the money for some of this. Okay. Suvom Tan. A little bit of a tinkerer. Okay. All right. So today we entered the sacred temple there on Dantooine and we found a star map. It was incomplete, but it pointed us in the direction of a few other planets where we might be able to find more pieces of this star map that will eventually lead us to something called the Star Forge, which Revan and Malik were after, so now we're after it too. Bastila's back on our team. We have left Dantooine, and here we are on a space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. There was a Rhodian. He's an inventor. Where'd he go? That guy, Suvom Tan, he is an inventor and a bit of a scavenger, and he has some really cool inventions that I hope to one day be able to afford. He also told me about a moon of this gas giant, Yavin 4, where there are some Sith temples, possibly to scavenge, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. But we're going to leave the space station, and I think I want to travel to Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee homeworld. Good thing we got a Wookiee with us to show us around. So we'll get into all of that next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're seeing. Remember, we're the little guy, so help us punch up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell down there and do all the little bell thingies. Share this with other people who you think might like my weird videos. And as always, thanks for watching The John Show. My name is John. This was my show. I appreciate you taking the time. You take care now.